Hello students, today we start our lesson number 4 from our supplementary book In the Kingdom of Fools. Now here it is believed that fools are so dangerous that only very wise people can manage them. Who are the fools in this story and what happens to them? So in this story, I think all of you have heard about the story of Andher Nagri and Chaupat Raja. So that story, this stories belong to that story. Now, it was truly the kingdom of fools. The king as well as his ministers were stupid. They wanted to make a strange experiments. They planned to run things in an altogether different way. They ordered that the night be treated as day and all the people should keep awake. They should run their business and plow their fields. They should go to bed as soon as the day broke. The king's order were obeyed by the people for fear of death. The king and his minister were happy at the success of their plans. Students, here you see about what the things that are different from the other peoples in that kingdom. So here you all know that one day a guru and his disciple came to that city. They found the city beautiful but deserted. Everyone was asleep. They wandered around town amazed. They were hungry and tired. But in the evening, the whole town suddenly woke up and came to life. The shops opened, the strangers went to buy food. Now they were surprised to find things sold very cheap at a uniform rate. So for a small coin, they could buy rice or banana. They cooked food and ate it to their fill. Now to see this mishappening, the guru decided to leave, but the disciple said that this one is very cheap city, so we have to stay here. Now the guru was wise and far-sighted. He realized that it was not safe to stay on in that city of fools. He suggested to his disciple that they should leave the place. The foolish ruler could even take their lives, but the disciple made up his mind to stay on. He grew fat in a short time, eating ghee, fruit and rice in a very cheap rate. Now, one day what happened? That a thief broke into the house of a rich merchant. He met with an accident. When he was ready to decamp with the booty, the wall fell on him and he died on the spot. Now his brother complained to the king against the merchant whose weak wall had taken the life of his poor brother. Now the king assured justice in the case. He sent for the merchant and charged him with causing the death of the burglar. The merchant passed on the owns to the mason who had built the wall. Now mason put blame on dancing girl. The king then summoned the old bricklayer for trial. The poor man came up at once with an excuse. He admitted that the wall was made weak, but it was not his fault. The real culprit was that dancing girl who distracted his mind. Now she went up and down the road the whole day. Her jiggling anklets made him to do his job carelessly. Now the king at once sent for the dancing girl to have her say. She accepted that she had walked several times up and down the street that day, but she had a reason for it. She had to go to the lazy goldsmith to get her ornaments, so he was at fault. Now the goldsmith was brought to the court. He pleaded that he was innocent, but he had to invent excuse because he was preparing ornaments for a rich merchant. The order was urgent and the merchant would not wait. He blamed the merchant. Now it was the same person in whose house the burglar had met with his death. Now the merchant was presented before the king. but he had a ready excuse. He said that not he but his father had ordered the jewelry. So his father was at fault and he was innocent. Now the king took the advice of his minister. He decided that the merchant should be executed because he had inherited all the wealth as well as sins of his dead father. Now a new stake was built for the execution, but it was found that the merchant was very thin and did not fit in the stake. So the servants were sent out to bring some fat person. The disciple was arrested and brought to the place of execution. He cried in vain that he had done no wrong. But he suddenly remembered his wise guru's word that it was unsafe to live in the kingdom of fools. Now the guru, here you see, now the guru say everything in a vision. The guru saw everything in a vision. He arrived at once to save his disciple. He rebuked the disciple but worshipped the plan into his, whispered a plan into his ears. Then he went the king and instead that he executed first. He argued that the guru was greater than his disciple. Now on the other hand, the disciple also insisted that it was his right to be killed first. Now the king was puzzled by their behavior. He wanted the mystery to be revealed to him. The guru agreed to tell the secret in confidence and on a condition. Now the king agreed to hang him first. The guru said that during all his wanderings, he had found this kingdom and the king to be the best. Now secondly, the stake was newly built and not had any criminal till then. So it was a holy stake. Whosoever died first on that stake would be lucky. Now he would be reborn as a king of the country. The next person to die would be reborn as the minister. Now the guru and the disciple were anxious to enjoy that position in the second life. Now this revelation made the king thoughtful. He consulted his ministers. They agreed not to lose their power and disposition to strangers. They planned to die on the stake that very night. They fixed up with the loyal servants and the executioner. They set the guru and the disciple free. They put on their guise and were done to death. Now when their dead bodies were taken down, the people recognized them as their own king and the minister. Now they were worried. They needed a ruler at the earliest. So they held back the guru and the disciple from leaving the city. The two agreed to take on the responsibility on one condition. They changed all the old silly laws. The country became normal again like any other place. So students, this is the story of the kingdom of fools. How they live there and how they get free from the fool king and their minister. So your homework is to read this lesson and try to understand it once again.